Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Night Owl channel. In this video, I'll be discussing a concept in Clash of Clans known as war weight. Now, if you've been following me for a while, you know I've already done this video 2 times already. In the first video, the information in that is outdated. It was before the release of Town Hall 12, which resulted in me having to make a second one. But in the second one, I wasn't really good at editing, and I had, just straight audio for like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, however long that video was. And there was no editing of the audio, so it resulted in a lot of, me saying all the time. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Night Owl channel. Today I'm just gonna be going over just an update from one of my previous videos. The information from that previous video is no longer valid because of the newest update. Some of it is, but most of it isn't anymore. If you've seen that video, you'll notice I'm using the same base that I mentioned in that video, the Ashammer one, and I mentioned a way that I was going to upgrade it. So it's not the greatest video to learn from, so that's why I'm going to make a third video here. I'm going to break it down a little bit more. I'm trying to make it really easily understandable for anyone who doesn't understand the war weight concept in the game Clash of Clans. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and jump straight into it. I'm going to try to explain it the best I can. If you're in my clan, you already know how to do all this stuff. That's fine. You don't have to watch the video. This is for anybody that doesn't really understand it, because I see tons of people on Global talking about it, and I want to explain it to them and be like, hey, just look at my video. But it's hard for me to do that when the other 2 videos, one's outdated, the other one's just not properly edited. Plus, there's some things I want to do in this video that's going to be different than my normal videos. All right, so we're going to start off with the basics. This is just an overview of what war weight is. War weight is basically the total value, or the total number, the total weight of your base in Clash of Clans. It adds up all your defenses, your walls, your troops, I think, your heroes. But mainly what affects it is your defenses and your walls and your traps and all that stuff. So your defenses is the biggest thing for war weight. And when people call people rushed in this game, they're referring to their defenses being, higher than their offense. That's why always people say, hey, you should, upgrade your offense, upgrade your heroes first before, upgrading your town hall or upgrading any of your main defenses, the X-bows, the eagle, the inferno towers. People always warn you about upgrading those because it's very dangerous. It can put you in a bad position for war. So this concept, because it is, the war weight concept, it's only for war. If you play the game casually, you're not really a war, this information is not for you. Appreciate you for watching this far, but this information is not going to be useful to you. It's only for people who like to war, okay? So I'm going to take a look at the current war that we're in right now. As you can see, I have a Town Hall 10 that's underneath my Town Hall 9. Let's take a look at the 2 different bases here and see why that is. All right, I'm gonna explain it in a different way to try to make it really understandable. As you can see, this is my Town Hall 9. It's almost maxed out. My heroes are almost there, kind of. Queen's almost done. King's got a long way to go, and all the defenses are done, traps, and I believe the walls are almost all done as well. Let's take a look at the Town Hall 10 that I was just using. As you can see here, it's a very different dynamic. The defenses are a lot higher. Okay, the defenses are at Town Hall 10 level. The walls are lower. We got a couple of defenses underneath the Town Hall 9 level, and we got X-bows down too, which are also considered pretty heavy. So hypothetically, let's say that my Night Owl base is worth, defensively, it has a war weight of 100, right? And then my my Town Hall 10 has a war weight of like 97 or 95 or something. Something that there's a number that's being calculated that determines your number in war. All right, so we're gonna do a short example here real quick. All right, so let's say there's no 3-on-3s. But let's say there's, you have 3 people in war and you're going against 3 other people, all right? So the way that Clash of Clans works is they try to match your clan against another clan, all right? So let's just make it 5. Let's not make it 3. Let's make it 5. Let's make it realistic. You can do 5v5s. So they're going to take your 5 and they're going to average out the weight, or they're going to add it up and total it, right? And then they're going to find somebody who has similar or basically dead on the same weight. So let's say that your 5 bases, let's say they each have a total weight of 10, all right? So each base is 10. That's a total of 50, or an average of 10. And then let's take a look at your opponents. Let's say your opponents also have the exact same weight as 50, but instead the top guy's weight is 12, the second guy is 10, third guy is 10, fourth guy is 10, and the 5th guy is only worth 8. But it still totals up to 50, and if you divide it, it still averages out to 10. That's why you see some bases like the one I showed you earlier, the Town Hall 10, being lower than the Town Hall 9. People take advantage of the the system and putting down certain defenses that makes their base weaker, or maybe the base is just weaker in general. All right, so the reason that these numbers are important is because when you put down really strong defenses or you upgrade your defenses, their value increases. All right, so let's take a look at an individual basis. Let's say that you're a max Town Hall 8 and you're going to Town Hall 9. All right, so let's just say that all your defenses are worth 5 points. All right, so multiply all the defenses you have times 5. This is not including air sweepers or bomb towers. Let's just say that it averages out to 115. All right, so that's for the wizard towers, archer towers, cannons. Are all worth 5 points. That's their weight. That's their value. So you're at Town Hall 9. You just became a Town Hall 9, and you have all these options to put down your new defenses, traps, resources, and your new defenses. The new defenses, the new expos, the brand new expos, and all that stuff. Let's say that you want to put down your expos. All right, but the expos are not worth 5 points at level 1. They're worth like 10 points. Okay, so expos are worth 10 points. They're worth twice as much as your already maxed out wizard towers and archer towers that you had at Town Hall 8, and now you just put them into your defense and it raises your total value of the base. Okay, and that's going to raise your number in war. It's going to raise the average of your clan, and that's what they talk about. That's what they mean by war weight. It gets worse and worse as you go up to Town Hall 10, 11, and 12. If you go to Town Hall 10, you have the Inferno Towers. Inferno Towers, let's say they're worth 20 points. They're twice as heavy as the X-Bows, okay? So now you have 20 points on a Town Hall 10, and you're a brand new Town Hall 10, and you put your towers down too fast. Now you have these extra 40 points. It's going to raise the average a lot more, right? And it's going to raise the average of your clan. It's going to raise the average of your base. You're going to go up in the rank, and you're going to go against people who are of similar value to you. Okay, so for war weight, you always have to be careful of what you put down. Wizard towers, archer towers, they're only worth 5 points. Okay, when you upgrade them, like let's say you upgrade your level 6 wizard tower to the Town Hall 9 level, okay, now it's worth 6 points. Not a big deal, it's only 1 point, right? But you put down those X-bows that are worth 10 points and then you upgrade them, that's 15 points now, right? They jump high. They are worth a lot more than the regular defenses. Okay, so that's why people say when you go to Town Hall 8 to Town Hall 9, wait, upgrade your offense first, okay? Because if you upgrade your defense too fast, your offense will not be able to take on the equivalent defense to you, okay? So if you're a brand new Town Hall 9 and you had, 115, your value was 115 like I said before, and you put down those 2 new expos, you're now 135 points, right? So that's 20 points added onto the 115. You're going to go against somebody who has a similar number to you, who also has 135, but maybe they've been practicing a little bit more. Maybe they developed their offense more. Maybe they have the witch slap already. Maybe they have offensive troops. Because the offensive components don't really affect the war weight that much. You upgrading your troops is not going to raise your war weight, but upgrading your expos will substantially increase it. Okay, so you're going to be going against people who, potentially have the same base as you, but they have a better offense. So now they can 3-star your base, but you can't 3-star their base because your base isn't ready. Okay, so these are just arbitrary numbers. There are actual numbers you can look up for each defense and how much they weigh and stuff like that, but this is why people will tell you to avoid it, So like the Teslas are probably worth 2 to 3 points. Are not that heavy. So I always tell people to upgrade them, because if you upgrade them, they're not going to do anything. They're hidden defense. They don't really apply that much weight. And then for anyone that goes up, I also recommend the air defenses, because again, if they're only worth 5 points, right, and you upgrade them once, it's only 6 points. It's not a big deal. You're not breaking the bank. You're not making yourself too powerful. Go back and look at my Town Hall 10 here. As you can see, I have all my defenses done, or most of them. I have the big ones done here, but the wizard towers, these are, Town Hall 10 level wizard towers, but they're only worth maybe 8 or 9 points, and these expos at level 1 are worth 10 points. So if we go ahead and look at the rankings one more time here, my Town Hall 9 is higher because not only do I have all my defenses maxed out, so like, the archer towers, wizard towers, that's all, 6 or 7 points, and then I have the expos, which are probably worth 20, 25, 30 points. That's why they're so heavy. That's why it's so dangerous to upgrade them too fast. And that's why this base, if you go over now to my Az account, my Town Hall 10, there's no extra bow, so you get a third bow. There's no extra 10 points. I didn't put my Inferno Towers down, so I'm not adding any extra weight with that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm focusing on my other defenses, and it's keeping my war weight lower than a Town Hall 9, which is crazy. And that's how people take advantage of the system. That's how you get favorable matchups, and that's how you help your team win the war. Right? If you raise your defense too high, you make your war weight too high, you make your overall clan weight higher. I don't know if they do it on average or total, but it makes it higher, and it forces your clan to go against harder teams, and it forces you to go against harder opponents, because most teams are going to expect you to 3-star a base that is similar to yours. Okay, that's pretty much it. All I have for the video. I hope this was a little more helpful than some of my other videos I've done on this one. I hope the numbers make sense. In general, I'll just put these are all arbitrary numbers, by the way. These aren't exact, the values of it. You can, like I said, there's a way you can go, if you look up like Clash of Clans defense weight or something, I'm sure you can find it. If I find it myself, I'll put a link down in the description so you guys can put down your actual, your base in and get the actual number of how much your base quote unquote weighs. But that's pretty much it for the video, guys. I really hope the visuals were a lot helpful. I hope the math or the numbers helped you guys understand a little bit more. It's just those X-bows, the towers, the eagles. The eagle's probably worth like 40 or 50 points. The eagle artillery is a huge, heavy defense. In upgrading the towers, that's an extra 10, 15 points. And these are all arbitrary, but that's basically how the system works. When you upgrade those things and you put them down, that's what COC, that's what Clash of Clans sees when you do that. They see you putting down these heavy defenses. These are really strong defenses. They really help your base, but they really put up your war weight. And if your offense is not ready yet, don't put it down. All right, so that's what I say. If you want to put down those defenses, make sure you have a good offensive strategy. Make sure you have like 1 or 2 or 3, so that way you can switch up going against different types of bases, and then put down your towers. Then you can go ahead and commit to attacking people who are of similar defensive strength to you. All right, I hope this video makes sense. I hope to help everyone who's having a hard time with understanding war weight. Just think of the numbers, okay? Just think of every time you see, Wizard Tower, they're not worth that much versus an X-bow versus Inferno Tower. That's why it's always advised you can do those first. You can put down your new defenses if you want to. They're only worth a couple points, okay? I cannot stress that enough. It's very dangerous to do it. That's why people are called rushed, because they see those defenses down before they're ready and stuff like that. Heroes are important, troops are important. Offense over defense, guys. Well, that's all I have for the video. If you have any questions, again, feel free to let me know down in the comment section. I've done, again, these videos before, and the information in it wasn't incorrect except for the old one. It's just that I was saying way too much, man. It was terrible. So hopefully this video is a lot more helpful than those two, and like I said, I hope it helps all those who don't really understand the concept. But like I said, guys, again, if you have any questions or anything at all about this concept or anything in Clash, just let me know down in the comment section and I will get to it. Alright, guys, but that's all I have for you guys. If it was helpful, definitely appreciate a like, comment, or subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone.